Hey, can we get makeup back in here? I am glistening under all these lights. We don't have makeup? What? Yeah? Okay. Gotta do everything for myself. Hey there, folks. How you doing today? Welcome back to the channel. Please bear with any background racket that you might hear throughout this production. We are on location where life happens. There's stuff going on out there that can be heard in here. Let's not let it stand in the way of what we've got going on. Also, real quick disclaimer, if you are sensitive to things like bright lights or strobe lights, just know that we will be demonstrating some of those in today's video. Otherwise, welcome back. Out here on the table in front of me, we've got a tactical flashlight, a remote pressure switch, a mount for a pick rail. We've got all the little accompanying doodads that go with that, along with a pretty good looking nylon case. And all this stuff was sent out to me by a company called Klarus. I think that's how you pronounce it. They reached out to me here a while back, asked me if I'd be interested in checking out one of their products. That can be hit or miss. I told them, sure, go ahead and send it out. Hopefully it'll work out and I can make a video for you folks. And well, here we are. Now, if you know me, if you've been watching the program for very long, you'll know that I really am kind of a flashlight geek, and I like a flashlight that works really well and works as intended. I have carried a flashlight professionally for many years, and I've kind of got my own mindset on what a flashlight should be. So when I saw this one, I was a little bit optimistic at first, but I'll go ahead and spoil it for you now. This light is actually pretty darn good. So what is it? It's the Klarus XT11GT Pro. It is a tactical extreme output flashlight, as they market it, which has 3,300 lumens and a 410 meter throw. How they figure the number of lumens, how they determine how far it's visible, I'm not real sure. I don't know what science they use to determine that, but what I can tell you is, for starters, when compared to a Surefire 6P or G2 flashlight, as you see here, which is, in my opinion, the ideal size flashlight for carrying in a tactical type application, you'll see that while it is ever so slightly bigger, it is pretty close in size and in weight to the Surefire flashlight. Now, if you look here on the back, I'll put up an image of it here so you can see. There are two switches. There is a large round rubber knob, which activates the beam of the flashlight. If you look down below that, there's a little paddle with 3 bumps on it for tactile feel, which activates the strobe. The other features of the light include, when you click on the flashlight, you can adjust the output utilizing the strobe button, the auxiliary button there. I'll show you here what that looks like. That's bright, which is supposed to be 3,300 lumens. That's the medium output, and that is the low output. You can compare that. It's hard to tell here on the screen. I will go outside after dark and show you what it looks like pointing it up into the trees. But this is the 3,300 lumen output of the Klarus light, and this is the 600 lumen output of the Surefire light. So take that for what it's worth. That's the best I can do in this environment. As I mentioned, I will show you what it looks like outside later. Here's the Surefire on the right, and the Klarus on the left. I'm going to go ahead and put that away for now because it's not what we're talking about. The light also features this nice belt clip, which I'm not a real big fan of those. I left it on here for the demonstration because it is part of the package you will receive. Just know that if you want to clip it inside your pocket or that, you can locate it with that clip. The light is USB chargeable. I think it's an 18650 battery, and it has the USB-C plug right there on the side of it. It has a crenellated strike bezel. I don't know what they call it, but that's what some of the other companies call it. It's got this bezel that could be used as a defensive tool if necessary. So in the short amount of time, a couple of weeks that I've had the light available to me, I have been playing with it quite a bit, and I can tell you that the buttons on the light operate positively as you would expect them to, and for a tactical flashlight or anything that you're going to carry in a professional manner, to me that is huge. And if it did not work that way, we would not be sitting here talking about it today. The light by itself is available on their website for $90. If you want the tail switch and the other gadgets that you see out here, it would cost a little bit more. We'll talk about that a little more later in the video. But now I'd like to show you what the light looks like mounted up on a intended platform. YouTube has some weird rules about showing how that kind of stuff works. So through the magic of video editing,
let's all go to the lobby.
Okay, so now you'll see that we have the light mounted on top of our Kel-Tec Sub 2000, which for those of you that are not familiar with this platform and what it is, we do have a video of it here on our channel. But suffice it to say, it's a little PCC carbine that can easily be taken down and folded in half for storage. With that being said, having the light mounted here on the front of it, you can mount it in either direction when you set it up, did not interfere with the folding of this carbine, which is a big plus. Also mounted to the back of the light, we have the auxiliary tail switch, which is a remote location here. And you'll see here that I have it mounted up on top, which while maintaining a proper grip, provides for positive manipulation of the controls while maintaining a grip on the platform. There's two buttons. I'll put up a close-up here so you can see them. The wide flat button on the front that says Klarus operates the strobe feature of the light, while to press the light is a momentary feature. If you press it and hold it for more than 5 seconds, the strobe light will remain on. And also you'll notice here the rear button, which is in the same style as the button on the normal tail switch. If you press it, it gives you that momentary feature, but if you press it and hold it to the count of 5, I think it is, it will stay on until you tap it again, and then it'll turn it off, and then it returns to the momentary mode. So that's a nice feature as well. So by now you may be asking yourself, Jay, where would I get one of these lights? Well, they sent me a link. I'll put it in the description and the pinned comment down below, as well as while I am not a member of their affiliate program, they did give me a code good through the end of September 2024 for 15% off if you use that code on their website through that link down in the pinned comment below. You can pick one of these up for 15% off. Regular price for the light by itself is about $90. If you want the kit with the switch and everything, it'll cost you about $140. The switch by itself, I think, is a $20 investment. So it's nice that they don't make you buy that if it's not something that you think you're going to use. Otherwise, I would really like to hear down below what you think of this tactical flashlight. Let me know down below if you've tried one or if maybe you've been thinking about it. Otherwise, take care. God bless.